Now let's head inside City Hall, where Mark McAllister has been following up on some concerning numbers coming from the city's small businesses. Mark.
Indeed, FISA, those small business owners are now in dire straits and need more help. This according to a new survey that was released today, saying that the majority of business owners in this city couldn't make last month's rent, and it's only a matter of 3 months before they could be out of business for good. As long as the doors remain shut, the bigger the chance they'll stay that way, according to those trying to operate a business behind them.
I don't know if I can keep people on while we're not having any revenue. I mean, we're so in the dark, and we were supposed to get this information weeks ago. So I really don't, I still don't know, and we've opened for the past few weeks.
That information has to do with a $40,000 federal loan recently announced for small businesses, something many have said isn't enough and will only put them further into debt. A new survey from Toronto BIAs shows that 50% of business owners said they cannot pay April's rent, and 72% will not make all of May's. Looking ahead, 61% of small businesses in Toronto could close for good in 3 months, and 76% say within 5 months.
To have to pay an additional $12.50 back a month in rent when you're closed, or at least partially closed, you don't know how business is going to look when this is over.
Premier Ford has already said no to an outright ban on evictions. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said today the subsidy offered to workers and the loan for businesses does help those who need access to credit.
We are continuing to work with finance and with business associations to make sure that we're giving these small businesses the support they need, not just to get through this difficult time, but so to make sure that they come back strong at the end of it.
The majority of both business owners and landlords surveyed felt rent relief is what's needed.
Anything that comes from the government in relation to a rent relief bailout has to come with the attachment that it's for the purpose of passing that on to the tenant. They shouldn't be double dipping here, getting a rent bailout and then also collecting rent from the tenant.
Neither the province or the federal government said anything about rent relief today. Mayor John Tory on Breakfast Television this morning did hint that something might be coming for landlords down the pipe. At this point, he did announce something called Business TO. It's a one-on-one opportunity for small businesses to get consultation on some of the benefits that are available at this point.